Hello and welcome to today's episode. Last we left off, we played some games up in League One, a little ways back, just getting our bearings, figuring out where we're going to end up. Today is a match, or a couple of matches, that really decide how we're going to end up. Thought we were going to come back here, decided to come back a little bit sooner. We got second place Ipswich, where we're going to be playing at home against, and our rivals Blackpool, if you remember, knocked us out of the playoffs last year, and were one of the reasons we didn't get promoted. We're currently in fourth in League One. We're going to be away against them. So I saw these two on our schedule and decided, you know what? Let's get this thing going. Currently, we're 15 points clear at the top of the league, though we do have a game in hand as it stands over Ipswich, simply because of our schedule in the upcoming days. We are rather packed. Towards the beginning of January, still have this hugely packed schedule, and these matches, which we're likely to continue winning, mean we're going to continue with this hellish schedule of game after game after game after game after game with very little rest in between, which has been causing some injuries to our player. Rios went out, Jasper Moon's finally coming back, Paya Forsen, this will be his first match back after being out for like a month. So hopefully we can go out and do a little bit better than we have doing, because recently, Burstow has not been scoring properly. I'm getting away with mostly wins, but only a goal here, I guess 5 games in a row where he scored, actually not even 5, holy crap, he scored basically every game he's played in for a long time. But he has decided he wants to go cold these past couple of games, which has been very obnoxious for our scoring chances. So hopefully he can turn that around and start putting on some better performance. I'm hoping. No changes to the lineup. Same as normal. Fulks in goal, back for Sturge, Turns, Caplet, and Wormleyton. Taylor, Paya Forsen, and Adshead in midfield. Montgomery and Ford backing up Burstow. And that will be the match. Coming out here, we're looking for 2 wins today. 2 wins today, as always with these top-of-the-table clashes, means we are almost certainly going to be destroying everybody. Means we're not going to have anything to worry about going into the latter half of the season. This transfer window, I have put in a bid for a new center back, because we do have a little bit of money appearing, because I sold off Hilton. Hilton finally going to be leaving the club. Got 110K for him, which is a great deal for a player who doesn't even make our bench any longer. Early on, oh wow, that was looking really strong like start, but that we do not quite have it. Montgomery now. Montgomery scores. Adam Montgomery, not normally our scorer. Fortunately, it was called offside. So, Linton, I'm looking to sell off, although he's worth a lot of money and most teams are not willing to pay it. Sonny Hilton, he was sold off for a good, pretty penny, and we've increased our budgets. The one thing I will note, I can show you after the game, that 2 million we had, someone spent it. It can't have been me. Someone decided to see if we could upgrade our training facilities. The board immediately said yes, and then paid 2 million for it. So we have no money anymore, and we're going to be ending the season at a bit of a deficit. But you win some, you lose some. We're upgrading the training facilities is important going into the future, and should that continue and we make the championship next year, we will get a few million to be able to make our money back in that situation. We have looked pretty good so far in this match. A couple of shots, not quite finding the back of the net, but we are certainly testing the height and width of that goal. And very close, bounding it off the post, trying to figure out exactly where we want to send it. It looks like they're on the attack. We are pressing. Doesn't look like we're making much pressure with the press. Hey, that. Nope, still nothing. All over the top now. Folks. Oh my god, folks! What are you doing? Ah. He saw that man running up at him clear as day. And he decided to just fiddle about and not panic and kick it. All he had to do was run. Okay, it was just a bad control. Even he should have run forward, and once that man started running and kick it as hard as he could, that was just poor. Going attacking because we need to make something happen, and I could tell them at the half that they had performed horribly. You've been terrible. We're supposed to be favorites. Go sort out this result, because we want to win this. We don't want to drop. We want to keep at least a 10-point buffer going towards the latter half of this season. Burstow, again, not doing anything. Here we go now. Looks like a highlight for us. Turns. I'm going to be happy when Moon comes back, and basically any other center back. We desperately need center backs. We have found another player. Fortunately, he is... Oh my goodness, Kane Taylor. A soft little kick there. Luckily, puts it over the net. We have found a couple of players. One of them, though, wants, a 25 to 30,000 pounds a month or a week, which we cannot afford. So he'd be an incredible upgrade. If he's willing to take the pay cut, we'll try and bring him in, but he doesn't seem at all interested at the moment. We'll probably have to make the jump to the championship before he's even considering joining us. Ooh, Sturge. Oh, oh, oh. There's a penalty. Sturge is why is Sturge taking the penalty? Hold on. We have no penalty takers? What? Bursto, okay, well, whatever. I'll take it, but that legitimately shocked me that we have no penalty takers. I've sworn Bursto was pretty good at taking those. Or we had someone at least. But clicking on this man, no, he can't take penalties to save his, I mean, probably to save his life, but you know what I mean. He is just atrocious at it. Well, I mean, that is the one thing that man can't do. Can't fault him for that. He's trying his hardest. We have now, oh, I need to make substitution. Got a couple of things we can take off. Bursto, he's coming off. He's having a, I mean, his game is not doing too bad, but he is tired, most important. We probably want to get a Pia Forson off at some point, though he's currently playing well enough. And Wormley 10, he can come off. We'll bring Payne on. Pretty regular substitution we've been making. Big deal with that one. Wait another few minutes, and then probably, as always, going to have to switch off Sturge. You... What are we training you as? Oh, we're training him as a center back. Yeah, because he really should be a center back. Okay, and Ad's head can also come off. We'll bring on Miley for him as a center mid on attack, losing a little bit of that creative force that we sometimes like playing with. Ford now. Ford needs to come off. He's having a good game, but Taylor's having a slightly better one. Push Miley forward, and Ford can come off for Oakley Booth. And hopefully that will be the end. Looking at the XG, we have dominated this game, which makes sense. Their goal was a fluke. I don't feel too bad about them scoring. I mean, I was annoyed by them scoring that one on it. But the world's not going to end. It will end, though, if we give away another goal. That would be atrocious. Goodness. Bounce it off your ally's head. What are you doing? Clear the ball! Clear the ball! Oh, that's heartbreaking. Oh, that's a 92nd minute equalizer. Oh my goodness, that was very, very disappointing. Oh, you were not good enough. That was a match we should have been winning. Indeed, indeed. Maybe because we just played a match 3 days ago, they're tired. Surprise there. Oh, we still are 15 points clear. Nothing has changed down here. Just Wigan have gone a little bit further forward, and I guess Blackpool now are even. All these players our teams are even with 48 points. The competition for second, as it currently looks, is a very, very tight race. We'll be back in just a moment. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Before I jump away, as you can see, someone spent a lot of money upgrading our facilities. Taking a look at our current facilities, they are average and adequate youth training facilities. Currently being upgraded. We are going to be working to get a new stadium due to move in 2 years to the new higher capacity stadium. Very, very nice. But other than that, finances are not looking good any longer. Someone spent all their money. Okay, I'll be back with the next game. Okay, we're back with game number 2 away against Blackpool, who are currently tied on points with the second place team. Currently they're in 4th though because of the XG difference. Only one substitution there. Isaac Mabaya, he's coming in to play the defensive midfield player for Pia Forson, who got suspended because of his yellow card. He hit the yellow card limit. Another news, we are given some new contracts going around. One of the players, who was it? Was Ad's Head, I believe, who currently has He's currently looking to get a new contract. I offered him one. He still has some potential to improve, so he was allowed to get one. The other one that I was going to do was Kane Taylor. Came across my desk that he has a 350 minimum fee release clause, so I offered him a new contract immediately, and it is currently he's wanting like 2.5. So I'll get a good deal out of him, though he will have a release clause for 5.5 million, which I'm perfectly willing to accept once we hit the championship level. I don't think he's ever going to hit that, and even if he does, for our club as it stands, I'm fine with it. I didn't give them long-term deals. Ads had only got a 2-year deal. Kane Taylor, he has a little bit more potential, so he got a 3-year deal. That's also what he wanted. No harm, no foul. All around, just some good possibilities. Continue looking to improve the squad come January. We'll see if anything comes of that. Let's go ahead and jump into this next game here. See if we can make something happen. Kane Taylor is also dropping out because he's a little tired. He's a little tired. Currently better than them. Let's show everybody why. They're in 11th. Apparently they've been struggling a bit as of their form. I do like Blackpool. Recognize, I know Grimshaw in goal. Really the only one I recognize. I played with Blackpool on the stream save. Some of you may have caught that, some of you might not have. Ooh, Wormleyton already screaming goal from long range. Grimshaw not quite able to keep his hand on that one. Played them, saved them up in the championship, eventually got them to turn around and do some success, as I do with most of my teams. But I do have some history with the club, which is why them destroying us last year and us trying to beat them this year is extra spicy. Montgomery sending it back, now it turns. Moon has finally recovered from injury. He wasn't quite fit yet, though, for this game. He'll probably jump in for the next game, try and get some match fitness into him. Great save there by Grimshaw. Burstow is going to be able to save that one. In our corner and see if Burstow can maybe do something with this. Oh, they do get a decent clearance. Oh, bouncing around the area. Maybe something could happen there, but it turns out no. Ford is also close to getting the assist record. He's currently at 17. Only 26 games in, 27 now. But the current record stands at 20, so he is almost certainly going to break that. Burstow, I thought he was going to break the record for goals in a season, but he has really quieted down since the earlier season start. So maybe not going to. I hope he goes that round and breaks that, because that's the only way we can really secure the win and secure the championship during the title, to keep everybody else well below us. We don't want them to get anywhere close. I don't care about setting a record this season. Don't need to go do that again. We already did that a couple of years ago down in League 2. Wouldn't mind it. It'd be nice. But it's not the end of the world if that doesn't succeed. Ooh, Ramari Ford. The assist machine himself decides Burstow's having a rough time of it. He is just going to crack one in from outside the area. Very, very nice. He does that every once in a while. Not a prolific goal scorer, that man. But he enjoys getting the ball in the back of the net by any means necessary, even if he has to use someone else to do it. This time, surrounded by a bunch of individuals, and they're flat back. It's only a back six with two in midfield. It's just the fact that they're stranded like this. Thorndyke, I recognize that name. Coventry, I also recognize, now that I think about it. Okay, a couple of substitutions. Sturge, as always, he's coming off. Kane Taylor, as we know, can play left back, but we're not going to spot him on there. Ford's tired, he can come off. We'll bring on Adams, play on that right wing, which is, as I said, probably where his future is going to be, as a winger off on the right side, because that is where we're looking to improve. Because if you remember, he doesn't really have the potential to play in the championship, regardless of what his value may say. Josh Adams, however, very much does, according to his potential. He has 4.5-star fielding potential. He's guaranteed to be a championship player, unless something bad happens in his development. Cross now, Burstow, 37th goal of the season. That's what I like to see. Called offside, we are destroying Blackpool. Yes. Make them suffer. Revenge for last year. Remember, we can only go up with the trophy. Not won a playoffs yet, however, I've only ever once been in the playoffs, so that's not saying much. The stream, I always jump away from a club once they start hitting success. And in this save, we've won or thought. I mean, we've won a bunch of titles, and then we had the playoffs where we lost. Ad's head can come off now. We'll bring on Taylor for him. Going to be playing as a center mid on attack. And we're in lane 10. I know. Let's bring off turns. We'll bring on Kane for him. Play a covering center defender by me. Few more minutes, we'll make our final substitution. Maybe Montgomery. That really depends who we have on the bench. I don't think we have anybody spectacular. Just see what we've got for fatigue reasons. Hiley can come on. His Hay can come on. We'll switch him on for Chaplin. Really wants to play as a covering. I have two coverings. He'll just play as a center defender and like it. Or not like it as a situation may be. But we're up by 3 goals, so I don't feel bad. So I don't know exactly what you're planning there, but good job winning the ball back. Be able to run past your defenders? No. We do pick up the ball, though. Our right back forward now for Burstow. Not able to chase it. Grimshaw is able to pick up the ball. Grimshaw. That's a really cool Grimshaw. Sounds somewhat serious, but still respectable enough. Nothing outlandish about it. Burstow. Ooh, barely deflects off the goalie and slowly rolls in just into the corner of the net, almost going on the wrong side of the post. As luck would have it, Burstow is back. Remember, Burstow does have that ill-advised match highest earner clause, but we needed it this season. We definitely needed it. So, as long as he continues playing at this level, not at this level as in League One, but scoring goals, fun, basically every game, then I have no problems with him earning one of the higher salaries on our club. He has earned us a corner. Now let's see if he can earn himself a hat trick for the first time in a hot minute. Been been a month or two since he earned one of these. He likes them though. That far post there, it looks like able to do anything with it. The ball goes out of play for a throw. Probably going to be the end of the match. Still a 4-0 win. It's a team we just got destroyed by last year. It is an excellent victory for us, and shows signs of good things in the future, especially considering that Ipswich game we did draw in, it was that weird heartbreaking equalizer that did it, so it's not the end of the world. Having said that, we'll probably skip out on the Stoke game where I might come back for that one. Nah, I think we'll jump forward towards the end of January, maybe beginning of February, figure out where we stand there, and then start looking to figure out where we want to end the season. We're probably going to lose this game. If we do win this, I'll come back for whenever the next cup round happens. If we end up making it towards the semis or finals of the Papa John's Trophy, we'll also be back for that. But short of that, we'll jump somewhere probably in February is when we'll play our next set of games, see where we stand, see if we are automatically going to win promotion way ahead of time like we did a couple of seasons ago. That being said, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. You all, it's time.
Thanks for watching. You should watch another. Please.